Hey everybody, I'm Tateshi. Today we are exploring Lunacy Audio's new distortion, Volt. This is Lunacy Audio's plugin Beam. Volt is a part of this plugin, so it's an expansion. I will drag and drop Volt here. Let me show you what Volt offers on this synthesizer. Basically, Beam has 3 distortion: heat, crash, charge. Then you have feedback, which will make it more interesting, like MS-20 for example. So let's get started. This one is heat. Heat is dialing tube-like saturation. And this one is crash. Sounds more digital, right? Inject digital bit reduction. The next one is charge. So this one adds multiple compression. So then you can combine these 3 distortion to, sculpt your sound. It also has filter controls. Color adjusts the brightness of distortion. Counter, boost, or reduce mid-range focus. It's great to have these utilities, right? By the way, you can also load this filter node. So like low pass filter, then you can also have another filter here for high pass, or you can make it more complex, like have another distortion here with another filter. You know what I mean? So this is very cool. I'll talk about it later. That was the distortion section. Then we also have feedback. Feedback is a common technique for hardware synthesizers. Let's try it. Feedback, this one を使うときは、なんか考えて、これしようって言って使うんじゃなくて、I just tweak them to, get interesting sound. Especially this one, I love this XY part, frequency and scatter. When you automate it, it sounds pretty cool. Right? At last, this has the mix control. In addition, you can get more creative with modulations, like LFOs and envelope follower. So let's automate this frequency. It's so fun, right? The limitation is your creativity. And one more thing, it also has macro control, so like you can automate 2 or more parameters at once with this one knob. It's pretty handy. By the way, it also comes with many presets, so try them and enjoy. Next, let me show you the distortions with graphs. Now, track breakdown, yes! Breakdown. So this song begins with this pad I showed you earlier. Well, this one is from my hardware synthesizer. This is Volt. The next, that lead or bass, I used Beam in parallel. So this is the distorted signal. I did high pass. This is the original sound. I mix them, like I play them in parallel, and it sounds like this. Cool, right? And Volt had, heat and crash and charge a little bit. ヒットが一番大きい。で、 And I also did feedback because it's cool. One more dominant sound was the drums. So let me show you how I distorted the drums. This is kick. Yeah, I used the hit and charge with it. And snare without it. I modulated the depth, dry and wet knob. This envelope follower. So every time the snare hits, the depth becomes 100%. And let's see, without envelope follower, it distorts unwanted release a little bit. So I use the envelope follower to distort only the transients. Then I also layered another drum kit. This one has more room. They sound like this together. Something interesting. This one is I recorded software version of MS-20. This is the sound without Volt. With Volt, well, hit and crash. Here, let me show you the other node of Beam as well. This little textures. So this is the sound without Beam. この音を使いたかったんだけど、it didn't suit this song, so I used Beam, used grains node and time node. Let me show you one by one. This one is grains. Granular synthesis. Beam also has time module, which is like changes the speed of the samples. I love these kind of creative effects. Next, I have hit. This one itself is pretty cool, but let's try Beam. Love it. So here is the one I was talking about. This is the sound without Volt. And by automating this feedback, XY pad sounds like this. It's alive, right? Love it. So let's recap. Volt has 3 types of distortion plus 1 feedback, and you can route them as you want in this Beam plugin. I love Volt. Like, I have so many distortion plugins, but this modulation capabilities and this routing, and I can combine more processors. This is pretty cool. I love it. So that's it. How will you use this plugin? Let me know in the comments. If you like music production content, subscribe to Modern Composer Dojo. Thank you so much for watching. If you can dream it, you can produce it.